How are we all going? Hope you're all well and taking care of yourselves. My name's Suzie and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Queensland, Australia. So I'm in the suburbs of Brisbane. If you have any crafting needs whatsoever, you've got my, and again, got my shop with me up the top there. Hi True, how are you going? Hi Deb, lovely to see you again. My shop link is up there in the corner, which is a QR code. Hi Holly, lovely to see you. So you just put your phone camera to that and it will come up with a little yellow thing and you press on that and it will take you straight to my shop. So any needs you have, whether it's paper, hi Lynn, how are you going? Lovely to see you. How's the weather up there your way, Lynn? So anything between, you know, from paper to inks. Good morning, Sue. Lovely to see you. Alcohol markers, ribbons, vellum, anything to do with paper crafting I can help you with. So besides my link up there in the corner, it's also find my information down in the more box below. So you have my email address and my phone number. So if you need to contact me, you can. So just a couple of things that are going on. So you all know we have the card retreat. That is on the 23rd and the 24th of January. Hi Marlene, how you going? How are you going up there with the rain, Marlene? We had quite a heavy rain here yesterday, thunder and lightning. Yeah, so the card class or retreat, which is 15 cards, and it is $288. So if you've got any reward points, then I would be using them on that, especially just after Christmas. It's quite a large amount to dish out, isn't it? So we've also got our vouchers, which you probably know of, and you've probably heard it all about 10 times over. So you spend $90 and you get a voucher with a code, and that will come in your email. So just save up those vouchers, either print them out or I've put a little file down the side of my email and I pop them in there. Hi Glenda, hi Ross, lovely to see you both. So I pop them in the little file that says vouchers. Because last time I got one, I lost it. I must have deleted it. So don't want to do that again. Oh, did you? You forgot to do the thumbs up. We should have reminded you, shouldn't we? So other than that, you've got your vouchers, which are now. So if you spend $300, you're going to get 3 lots of vouchers because it's every $90. So, sorry, I got a bit of an itchy nose. So just make sure they're in a safe place. Also, we've got the product of the month, which I have here somewhere, but I'm not sure where now, because I was using it during last week. So, so you can get that for, if you spend $125, then you can get the product of the month for $9. Now, I'm not sure if the blue paper's still there, but apparently if you put an order in and you take the stamps, because you get a choice if it's still there between the blue and the stamps. If you put a second order in, on the first order you got the stamps, the second order, if the paper's still there, you can actually get that. So even though it's last month, it'll stay there until it's run out of paper. So you can still get that if you put an order in. All right, that's enough chitter-chat. Let's go down and see what we're going to do today. Yeah, in I think it's New South Wales, Deb. We have a warehouse there. Hi, Sue. I thought I saw you earlier, Sue. All right, let's get down to business, hey? So I changed my camera down, check my audio. Okay, so here we are. So I did this card yesterday afternoon, and this is what I was sort of looking at. I didn't do the inside. So this sort of thing is what I was looking at. And I'm using, today, I'm using the exposed brick for the embossing folder. So I've changed it around a bit to what that was. Oh, hi Jill, how you going? Long time no see. I must give you a call and have a chat. So today we're using Beautiful Celebrated. So last week I used the other stamps and dies when we did this one. So it's a suite. So there's 2 lots of stamps and dies. So last week, I actually used both of them last week in that one. So that's what we're looking at doing this week, is using this set. How's things going, Jill? Okay? So this time I've chosen Early Espresso for my card base. So I'm just going to fold that in half. And my card base, you got the blue paper from your demo. That's good, isn't it, Glenda? Lovely. Get my bone folder and give it a nice creasing. So I've used different this time, and I've got them ready to cut out. So I'll put those over there, and I'm using a piece of vellum which I didn't use in this one. So we're going to use this brick, and it's a 3D one. So we're going to use this. And I won't need all of that, but we can always save something. It is really pretty paper, Deb. I got it last time, so I'm bringing my big box up. And because it's a 3D folder, I'm going to use plate 1 and then plate 4, which is our grey folder. So I'll just pop that through and always put it the folded edge first. Actually, that's slit. Now we can go. Don't ever bring your embossing folder back through. If you do that, you'll ruin your embossing folder. So I'll just put those back there for a minute. So that's what we've got. Quite pretty, isn't it? And this vellum, I don't know whether you can see it, it actually has a leaf pattern through it. And I'm not sure whether it's still on there or not. So this, I have to cut it because this is going to go on to here like that. So let's trim it up. So I'm going to do it 3 inches in width, and even though I did that one yesterday, this one's going to be a bit of a how to do it as we go along. So I'm going to put that one on there like that. Oh, sorry, that was my daughter-in-law telling me that if her blood's okay, she can come home tomorrow, which will be good. Hi Kim, how you going? Lovely to see you. She's been in hospital for the last 3 weeks again, so it'll be good for her to go home. Okay, so I'm going to do this one about 4.5, and it's about 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to put that one along here like that. I'm going to flag it. So I'm just going to snip up there, up the middle. So that will go onto there like that. And then I was going to take I'll just cut these out. So I've got this one's going on brown. So we might use our little mini here and get with that. Oh, that just isn't right, Kim. How's we go the cards? Should be the other way around. So there's our piece here. I love anything that has the dies that you can use together. So I haven't quite worked this out yet. So I'm using a different sequence than I used in the one I did yesterday. I'll put that there so we don't lose it. That can go in the bin. I'm going to do a couple of leaves. And I'm not sure whether I'll use these leaves or not, but you never know. Hi Tanya, how you going? Of course, this is going to be an open leaf. Just poke those out. I'm going to do this one, a little flowery type one, and I'm going to do another one of the leaf. So I can put those together and pop them through. So I'm using the gold here. And I'm using a different sequence than I did yesterday. Oh, it's sticky. Better keep that with there, hadn't I? Otherwise I'll lose it. Then I'll be looking all over for it. It's so cute, these little sprigs of whatever they are. Can't really define them, but they look pretty on a card. So I watched some more of that Landman last night. Put that there with that so it doesn't get lost. That can go in the bin. Oh, that'll be nice. How are you feeling about your retirement, Deb? Looking forward to it? And it sinks in, yeah. Takes a while to sink in, doesn't it? When you're so used to going to work. I still miss not going to. I still miss going to work, I should say. I would have kept working if it was up to me. And we've got a couple of little leaves there. So I'll get rid of these bits and pieces here. Okay, so now I want that's lovely that they put that on for you, Deb, and give you a voucher too to appreciate all your working. Now I wanted another piece to go with that. So I've got this paper here, Nature's Walk. Oh, can't read. So I didn't know whether we could use a piece of that. Over there, oh, that's good there. Be there to visit them. That's great. I've got cards everywhere at the moment. I was looking for just hold on a minute. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Because we're using I think that would go nicely. What do you reckon? Put that one away. I only want a strip of it. But I think that's quite nice. So I'll put it this way. So about 1.5 inches. And what did we do this one? We did this one at 4.5. So I might do this one at 5. And I'm going to do the same again. So I'm going to pinch it to give me halfway. Okay, so what we're looking at now is we've got this. We have this piece here like that. And then I'm going to add this one. I'm just going to go over that other one a little bit, okay? Then we're going to have that piece there. That piece will go on top with our sentiment. Oh, where's it gone? Now, you know I am not. I'm not a fussy cutter. Hi, Sarah. How are you going? Lovely to see you. So I've got the leaf that is in so I got the leaf that's in here, as well as the little sprig of flowers or whatever. And I've just got one leaf, single leaf. What I want to do first is I'm going to do this leaf here, this double leaf. Get a block for it. And I'm just going to go so tone on tone, and some of it you won't see. So I'm just going to go around the edge with it. Let's do a little bit there. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look what we've got. So we're going to stick our bell in. Oh, your Easter cards. Wow, Kim, you're just a machine, aren't you? Speedy Gonzales. How many did you do? Usually you do quite a bit. You do cards when you can't sleep. I would do that too, but I'd wake Paul up. And And as he has to get up very early in the morning, I would not be popular. So I'm just going to put a glue dot on each end. Just in the corner to hold it down. Because you've got to be careful with vellum. Because it will show. So I want some of that to show down the edge there. And I'm just going to about put it in the middle, which not quite. And then I might pop this piece up. Put that one in the middle there. And we'll tape off our backing. I want that to come down. Then I'm going to glue this one, whereas before I put it on top, I'm going to put it underneath. I think I should have put it on top. Because we've got to get this in too. Well, this might be rearranged and go there. And then we're going to put this here with our little sprigs. So something like that. Yeah, that's so true. It's not good if you sleep. Don't sleep. So I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to stick this one I think I'm going to have to put some more glue in here. So I'm just going to put that over there like that. Now, so we want a sentiment, simply the best. I don't think it's going to fit. might just, only just, we'll try it. We can always cut another piece out. Trying best for 2 a week. Is that surely not 2 cards a week? You do more than that. So I actually might do this in copper. So let's see how we go. Get my embossing kit out. I wonder if it would show up on there. I could do it in the white, couldn't I? Simply the best. Might have to use that. Let's see what it looks like in white. See what I mean about, and I didn't. I got it on there, but I didn't do it with the thing, did I? Let's see if I can put it on again and where'd I put it? That best isn't. Well, pigment the best is a little bit bolder. Put that out of the way, otherwise I'll end up with it everywhere. Yeah, that's right, Ross. The white would show up better. Getting hot. Kim. Now that doesn't look like it's turned out. I think we'll do it on the other side. It looks a bit like it's misty. Alright, let's see what we can do here now. Now, with my little brush, that looks better. I'm going to use that again in a minute, so I'm going to show you what I did. Good job we have two sides for the paper. Is it dry? Oh, it could be a little dry. It's just not turning out, is it? Doesn't seem to be sticking. You might be right there. See what the other one does. I've got two birds marked. Now, here's my other one. Which one did I put down? They seem about the same. What I wanted to do, I take this brown piece. So I've got it. Yeah. And dab my birthmark. Paper into my birthmark. So it's nice and wet. I didn't do it on this one either. You could put, yeah, it probably does need re-inking, Roz. I thought I had it out here, actually. Now I'm going to let this cool a little bit. We'll sort the sentiment out in a minute. I just want to so this is our third layer. And the more layers you put on, the smoother it gets. So while it's still warm, we put it in again. And what I'm trying to do, you see this here that looks like a coin in the copper? This is how I did it. So you need anything from like 5 or 6 layers of embossing. See how it looks smoother the more layers you get? Okay. So now it cools off a bit. I'm going to put it back into the Versamark. Don't want it too hot. Now I'll put that one up there. Now, of course, the more layers you've got, the more of an imprint you'll get. I'm going to take this stamp and I'm going to imprint it in there. There you go. So that's what you've got. See, it looks like a coin if it was. And then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get my stylish shapes. I had them around here. Now, where did I put them? I don't see why things just disappear. I always keep them here. That one's too big. What I need is a circle. That's strange. Oh, here we go. Look, I put them up there. So I'll try this one first. That's the large one. With the other one, I went with the small one. And it depends how it looks. But I can always change it over and cut it smaller. Get rid of all this stuff. Put that over there so I don't knock it and it spills everywhere. Oh, thank you, Holly. So we get that out now. So let's see how we're going on here. So my idea was to put that sort of under there. Right, all over my card now. Now, also with this set, which is something I keep forgetting about. Ah, there it is. You get these. So they're vellum with gold. Those my scissors. And I didn't use them last week. And this just might be the answer I need to put over the brown. and keep the label. I've got another set here as well, the same. So what you've got is your leaves. Probably about 2 of each. Yeah. So this is what you've got. And then this one's the oval. So I was thinking that we might stamp on the vellum. And put that over like that. Then we can arrange. Or I could stamp on that. And then add our gold bits. What do you think? Do you think that looks okay? So what did we have? See, I was going to put that way, but it won't go. I could put it that way, but then that would give it our sentiment going that way. So I can use my gold on here now, if I do it that way, and it's only just going to fit on there. So we have lots of possibilities. Make sure I get this a good. And I'm going to have to use a piece of paper to put this on. Don't forget everywhere. I don't know. Things disappear. I got these little containers at Aldi because I was sick of having little jars everywhere. Thank you, Tanya. Put that on tweezers. You know, I never get sick of watching this melt. I simply looks a bit like a bee and not an X. So I think I'll put some dimensionals on the back of here. We're just going with whatever happens. It's nothing like the original one I made, sort of. Okay, so we can measure this sort of up. And I wanted it to cover that other one that was underneath that we did in white. Just my throat again. All right. So we're going to have to put a dimension under this end because we've raised this one up. So I'm going to put a dimensional there, and then I'm going to put some glue. So it sits like that. I need to clean those, don't I? So see what I mean? We don't always stick to the script. Okay, so let's go. We're going to pop this one up. I'm going to use the small, which I've run out of. Oops, came totally off, didn't it? I'm going to chop that tail off a bit too. I don't think we need all that. I'm going to cut these pieces in half. What a mess I make. we go. Put a little bit of glue under here. Put that on there. Just putting a little bit of glue on here. So there's always ways around things. So, like, we could have used this vellum one to put it on across there. So even if you make a mistake with something, there's usually always a way that you can cover it up and nobody knows except you. Now this is nothing like this one. That was what I was working on yesterday afternoon. So that's totally different to that one. Oh, thank you, Roz. Now, we've got to do something inside, don't we? Oops. Just want to stick it on. How are you going, Roz? You getting better? We all send big hugs to you. Hope you're recovering, a speedy recovery. So we've got that. Oops, we forgot our little coin, didn't we? So I actually could put that. That one doesn't want to stick on the vellum either. I think I'm going to have to use glue dots. Yeah, I have 4 of these boxes of, look, there's one there. 4 boxes of glue dots. And they're all open. So this is why mine. Let's stretch that out. Oh, that's good to hear, Roz. And a slow recovery is always better than a fast one, because at least you know if it's slow, you're healing. As much as we'd like it to be quick. So on the other one, see, I cut that down to a small one. Looks like a halfpenny, doesn't it? So do you think I should make that one smaller? And I did do a piece of ribbon for here too. So this is the ribbon that comes with the suite. It's got see, it's got the gold flecks in it. I don't know whether you can see that. And it braids really well. So if you wanted a ragged edge with this one, it does it really well. I'm going to stick that there. I'm just going to put it there. It seems fairly like it's a wide ribbon. I'm with you there 100%, Ross. When I broke my foot, and then I was in bed then for about 3 months. And then when they redid it and put screws in it, it went back to the beginning again. So I had to, I've got some more cream here. Might not be wide enough though. No, no. Come on. Then I had to spend another 3 months in bed. So I can know where you're coming from. And like you, I couldn't put my foot down. So I had to, I could have got a piece of brown while I was up there. Actually, I'm just about out of my brown. I definitely have to get some more. Yes, I had a knee scooter, a knee scooter, because I couldn't put my foot down at all. And that was another 3 months of in bed. And in bed, and I could only get up with the knee scooter. So this piece now I'm going to do 3.5 and then move it over to the second piece. So that's 3 5/8. That doesn't look right. I don't know what I cut there, but it wasn't right. I know what I did. But it's 5.25 troubles. Now, we need to put something on here. So what do we have? Simply the Best. I love these big sayings. But you'd have to have that cover the whole front of the card. Yeah, no weight bearing. Yep. Oh, it's pretty much the same. Yours was recovery in a year. Yeah, I was still having problems with it. I think we might use one of these sayings. So this is the words of beauty. So you've got just because, and you can put you're a great friend. It's your birthday. I appreciate you. I think you're a great friend would be good because we've got simply the best on the front. Oh, I feel for you, Rose. I really do. And you don't know till you put it on. You're a great friend. So at least I could do some videos because I could get up on my knee scooter and go into the garage, which was my studio then. And I'm going to have to do this in the gold to match the front. Not every day, every couple of days, Glenda, because the polish these days, I only did these last night, and it's already clipping off. And I haven't started on housework. So by the time I do my housework, it'll probably want redoing. I think this might need re-inking. I know I've got one somewhere. What can I do this in? Well, did what I didn't want to do. I've still got white in the tray, so this is why this is being a bit messy to do. I don't think I did it with my little pillow neither. Oh, good night, Sarah. Oh, thank you. Sleep tight. Pleasant dreams. I hadn't been able to get up and do my cards in that period of time. I would have gone stir crazy. We're going to put this on our brown piece. Oh, come on. Oh, I had a little. What's it somewhere? Where did I put it? Here it is. Hoping now that'll work. I'm just about out of glue too. Alright. Oh yeah, just coming through now. I think I'm just about out actually. Put this on here. I'm having embossing powder everywhere. Okay. See if we can squeeze some more glue out. Yeah. Put this in here. Which Robin? Who makes good cards? Somebody else I can watch? So, Robin who? Tell me, I can watch her too. Get some ideas. Now, what I want is that I'm just going to put a little dab there, and I'm going to stick that vellum leaf just in the corner there for a bit of decoration. Okay, I'll have a look. Okay, so there's our card. Really turned out nothing like the original one I was thinking about. But there we go. And I'm just wondering if we should make that smaller. Probably stuck now. I did that one in gold. Here I've got to put some glue dots on it. We're going to just make that smaller. Okay, so what did I do now with them? I'm just going to pop that on there and make it smaller. I think it's too big where it is. Just bear with me a minute. I better make sure I've got it in. Let's find something to flatten that. That bow. Just got a bow in it. Okay. And I've lost my glue dot. It must be stuck to my... Oh. Where'd you go now? sticking everywhere but where it should. Now I'll put a dimensional on it because it's not going to stick. It's got powder on it. There we go. That looks much better, doesn't it? Gel nails. Yeah, I have used gel nails, and I've had false nails too, but they ruin your nails. They make them so paper thin that I'd rather just polish them. But I have tried it. So there we go. 2 cards, same set. Both totally different. So I'll come back up the top. You love it? Thanks, Holly. You love it too? Thank you. Well, that's been a little bit of an extra longer than I expected because I was going to do it like this one until I started it, and then we ended up with this. I like this one better myself. Well, thank you, ladies. Love talking to you and seeing you in my mornings. You make my day. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for all your comments. And I will be here again at 10:30. For anybody that's sitting out there in the background, if you'd like to give me a thumbs up, a share, and if you ring the notification bell, you will get thank you, Roz. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. And ring the notification bell. I go at 10:30 every morning. Tomorrow morning, however, I won't be here at 10:30. I made myself a promise last year that once a month I'd catch up with the ladies that was a group that used to come into work. Oh, you too, Tanya. So tomorrow I'm going to catch up with them for morning tea. So I will do one in the afternoon. So when I get home, which should be around lunchtime-ish, I'll put it up. So only tomorrow will be a different time. Thank you, ladies. Have a great day or a great sleep, whichever part of the world that you're in. If you're driving, please be careful because we still have a lot of people that are in a hurry to get there, so, and cause accidents. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Take care. Bye-bye.